Hello and welcome back to another episode of LP Gaming. Today we're going to be recording our first 6 straight comp video of the season, so let's go. The cards in this comp are Monk, Knight, P.E.K.K.A, Archers, Archer Queen, Musketeer. And notably, it does not conflict with the meta full undead comp, so you're chilling if people try and take that comp, because of course, you can beat that full undead comp if you have the levels. And with Empress, you can of course get those levels. And as you can see, my opponent is already contesting 2 of the cards in that 6 straight, or not 6 straight, the full undead comp. Which normally would be an issue, but is not an issue because we're not going to go for that comp in this video. And looks like I do see a top 10k finish, so that's definitely something to be aware of. So let's go ahead and sell the wizard. We're going to grab this. Go ahead and sell these. Okay, so we have like no traits whatsoever. However, this is completely fine. And yeah, maybe I should have put the Fisherman hook on something else, but oh well. Looks like we do take this round, and I think that Goblin Queen is a bot because no one cries like that unless they're a bot. Anyways, we'll go ahead and grab the P.E.K.K.A next round and start building off our comp. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to sell the Giant, grab the Knight, Prince. Sell this, Royal Giant, P.E.K.K.A, we're going to sell that. We do need the Knight, let's go ahead and keep those. Grab this, sell this, Prince, this. Cool, so we have a bunch of 2 stars and we're looking pretty good. Are the Musketeers taken? No, the Musketeers are not taken. So we need the Musketeers, we need some Archers. We also need some monks, and luckily we do have a monk coming up next round, and we can sell some of her barbs to make that happen. Cool. Yeah, that Goblin Queen is definitely some kind of bot. But anyways, let's go sell that. Let's go grab a monk. We have another monk. We're going to sell this. Prince. Now we get a musketeer. We get a monk, our 2-star musketeer. Let's go recycle. I don't want... We have elixir, so... Actually, we don't. I'm going to grab the monk. Actually, I can just go ahead and sell that. Sure, this will work for now. We have a bunch of 2 stars. So we definitely need some queens and art. Honestly, I have no idea what just happened. Take some of the... I think what happened was OBS just stopped recording the game audio for a second and the screen sort of glitched out. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm too lazy to re-record. So let's go ahead and grab the Musketeer. We need the P.E.K.K.A, we don't need this, we don't need this. We have all the P.E.K.K.As now. We do need the Archer Queen. And hopefully we can find ourselves some nice archers. It shouldn't be taken. There's our archers. Nice, and we have the full comp. We are going to put our troops like this. The reason for this, actually I think my marksmen should be a little bit further back so that way they get additional bonus damage. But you do want the Knight and the Musketeer to be next to each other so that way they get the noble trait buff. And yeah, we do take this guy down pretty bad, and okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and... I need to figure out if someone's... Okay, so he's taking a Knight, so I can't do anything. And let's go block this guy. I want to sell the Musketeer because I want to cycle around and see if I can block more of his cards. Okay, I'm just going to chill like this and move both of these 1 tile back. And honestly, for a top 10k Empress player, I expected more 3 stars, but it's fine. Our comp is looking pretty good. Our marksman will get decent amount of bonus damage. And yeah, we just take him out. Cool. And top 10k Empress player taken out, which I am not complaining about. He blocks our archers and he blocks our knights. Does he block the muskies? No, he does not block the muskies. Gonna do this. I don't think he blocks the queen. No, he doesn't. But at this point, we definitely have enough elixir to just cycle for the cards we need. So let's go ahead and grab the queen and the monk. Cool. So the knight and archers are blocked. The musketeer, I'm probably not going to be able to find, but that's fine. That's fine. I think I can leave it. I think I can leave the fisherman hook on the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so he does move stuff and grab the P.E.K.K.A. Cool. Yeah, it's like, I don't think the positioning was the best there. However, we have infinitely better levels than him, so he just dies immediately. Yes, no complaints about that win there. And let's go ahead and grab her chest and move on to the next battle. So yeah, if you're looking for a 6-trait comp to run with Spirit Empress, definitely give this one a try. It has a lot of solid traits. Bear in mind it's on the little expensive side, so maybe not the best if you're running a different ruler, which I haven't recorded a full video with King in quite a while, so I will record that at some point. But I think, seeing how last game we found someone at the top 10k, we're starting to hit the range where we face better players. And that's good to know. Yeah, and he's dead. Cool. So he has one archer, which is annoying, but maybe that was his starting troop. Let's go ahead and grab the Valkyrie, and we're going to bench everything. Yeah, not much we can do. I'm actually going to sell the P.E.K.K.A, grab the Goblin, see if we get a merge. We do not. I think it's actually fine to sell for double goblins. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe it'll work out. We definitely lose here though, which is fine, I expected that. And our shop looks rather disastrous, honestly, because we have nothing but 4 elixir troops. But we do get a merge there. I will have to sell this and grab a musketeer. Archers. Okay, so now I think we're in some sort of cycle. And just like that, we have a bunch of 5 elixir cards and our cycle ends. But it looks like this Empress player is probably a bot. My guess is they're a bot, which is nice because it bails us out, even though our shop just sucks here massively. Are both of these Empress players bots? It's actually really interesting. I expect a lot better from Empress players at 1400, but I guess they still suck. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our comp. And we get super lucky that we get merges both times. Let's go ahead and grab archers. We'll sell this. Valkyrie for now. We'll grab giant. Yeah, I just don't know what these Empress players are doing. Like, I expect way better. Okay, we'll just continue. I should have bought the skeleton. Oh well. Okay, cool. So, pretty much all the bad players are gone. I'll grab the Valkyrie and then sell it, which normally you don't do. However, we are forcing a very specific comp in this video, and we will make that happen. What are we missing? We need some knights, so let's go ahead and put the knight in. We don't need the wizard, actually. We need the P.E.K.K.As. Cool. Found some P.E.K.K.As. And we have our comp. Okay, so that's my last second adjustment. Obviously the positioning is pretty bad, but we do manage to grab all the cards that we need. And yeah, we're going to wreck him pretty quickly because our levels are just way stronger than his. Cool. Let's go 2-star the monk. We'll go recycle around. Is he blocking a knight? No, he doesn't appear to be. Okay, finally some merge. Okay, this is actually really annoying. I do not know where any cycles are, or any of my cards. Surely I can get that P.E.K.K.A back. I'd be a little surprised if he was blocking every single card of mine. But also what's super nice about this comp is that you have a ton of backline units. So in one punch your backline units don't immediately die. So that was a pretty easy win, even though our cycling the entire game was kind of scuffed, which is honestly really odd. I was expecting an easier time to cycle. But anyways, we do hit 1500. Where's the next league? Next league's at 1700. So probably not going to hit that this video, but that's completely fine. Let's go on into our third match. There's a ton of other 6 straight comps. This is just one of them. Anyways, okay, so now we're in merge bonus, which is, in my opinion, the sweatiest of game modes because you do nothing but cycle the entire game and then hope for 4 stars. But we'll see if we can force our specific comp. I think what like larger YouTubers do is record a bunch of games and then just show the videos where they actually get the comp in question. Because in comps, or not comps, in modifiers like merge bonus, you basically never go for this comp or that comp. You just try 4-starring stuff as fast as possible. And you go for stuff like Witch, you go for stuff like Monk, you go for stuff like GK. But anyways, the important part right now is just to get a good cycle going. So let's see if we can get that. Not looking great. Especially in merge bonus, the fact that I don't have any cycles yet and my shop looks terrible for round 3 is straight up might cost me. In top ladder, it absolutely would cost me the game. However, we're not at top ladder, so this should be fine maybe. Well, actually it looks like this Empress is... Okay, this Empress player definitely knows what they're doing. And they have a good cycle, so they're also chilling. Yeah, they're also... Yeah, they're definitely... And this Goblin Queen is a bot. Okay, I'll have to double sell. Let's go ahead and grab a knight. Nice. Oh, what? What the? I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'll have to check in the replay. But we just get kind of wrecked here. Nice. So we do manage to get the 4-star. Let's go ahead and put the P.E.K.K.A in. And now all we're missing is the Monk. Okay, so I'm much more interested in this Empress player who's spamming a very specific comp. Nice. So super important to be using the orbs as bench space in this modifier, which this modifier is just really sweaty. Can't do much about it really. I shouldn't have sold that specific troop. Okay, so we do get the Monk, which completes our comp. Let's go ahead and put the knight back here. I'm just going to claim this. We do get the 4-star. And we're going to put this at the back. Hopefully this is enough. Depends on how many 4-stars he has. I think we do have a shot here. Our main priority is, of course, finding those monks, which we do manage to find. And yeah, we do manage to take this simply because we have 4 stars, which is super good, and it looks like it's a 1v1. You have to be really precise in this game mode. I don't need the baby dragon. Neither of these are monks? He still has no 4 stars, which is really interesting. Oh, I can't collect this orb. I think it's a monk, though. But it doesn't matter, we just beat him. So in this game mode, this merge bonus game mode, it is literally all about the 4 stars. Just lock in, you have to use your orbs as bench space. You collect 3 copies, figure out where the cards you're interested in are, collect that, get a 3-star and a 1-star, collect 1 more copy to get a 2-star and then a 1-star orb. Sell the 2-star and then go find the 2 copies again, and at that point you'll have enough for a 4-star. Anyways, we'll go for one final match. And let's go start off with a knight, goblin, and we'll just hold here. We have a merge next round, so things are looking pretty good for us already. He has a baby dragon, which obviously because full undead is the #1 comp in the game. But remember, just because something is the #1 comp in the game doesn't mean that it's unbeatable or you have to go for it. At a certain point, levels will trump something being the quote-unquote #1 comp. And in our case, we're going for a comp that I assume no one else is going for. Maybe I'll call this video the underrated 6-trait comp or the secret 6-trait strategy. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and sell that. We're going to grab a witch, sell that. If you have an option between merges, I like choosing the more expensive one to sell, simply because it activates more elixir for you. And then when, of course, buying, just buy cheap. Cool, so we have goblins, and we're already doing very well. Remember, it's a 4-star modifiers, so you're able to 3-star stuff very easily. Actually, I think we already have a 3-star. So not looking great for us. We got kind of wrecked there, but definitely next round I think we have some potential. Let's grab the prince. Wizard, sell this. Prince, sell this, sell this. Sell this. Grab the giant skeleton. Grab the queen. So because it's a 4-star modifier, you're able to get your stars a lot easier. Okay, this should hopefully work. We have 2 3-stars, and we have a ton of elixir, so we should just continue cycling for stuff. So let's go ahead and grab the archers. We do need those. And yeah, we're going to wreck him pretty easily. I'm going to sell the monk just because I want to cycle some more. It's totally fine to sell the cards that are part of your comp if you need more elixir. I'm going to sell the 3-star there, and we get a 3-star queen, 3-star musketeer. We have another queen. Maybe we'll be able to find all the queens, I don't know. Find the archers. Okay, we 3-star the archers. Let's get a monk on the board. Let's do something like this. Okay, so the empress is already dead, and it looks like no one has the queens, so I might just see if I can farm a 4-star queen. Yep, we get a 4-star queen, so that's awesome. And the 4-star queen will give us a ton of elixir, which we use to collect the rest of our comp. And now all we're missing are monks, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to sell the 2-star right there. We do need those musketeers back. I just missed one. Nice. So we do get our comp back, and we have a 4-star queen, which is super nice. We're not going to be able to 4-star the knight, obviously. And yeah, this dude isn't going to get very far. Nice. Yeah, so in the 4-star modifier, it's super important to, first of all, 3-star your entire comp, because you're not going to get anywhere without that. And then after that, you should be looking to 4-star your cards. I'm just going to sell those 2. I don't think we're 4-starring either. Somehow I have no elixir. Oh, he has 2 of the monks, okay. I'm going to cycle around, which I kind of have to do. Yeah, not great. We're completely broke on elixir. Maybe if I play the dead guy, I can actually put my queen up there, which might be a mistake because the queen's not going to get as much value. But we have a 4-star queen, so he's dead pretty easily. I was going to say, maybe if I was playing the dead guy, I'd cycle one of my 3 stars off just to get some more elixir, but it doesn't matter. This dude has a 3-star echo. And I cycled my musketeers, so hopefully I can find those again. Is he contesting? No, he's not contesting the archers. So maybe I can find all them. Okay, if I find another monk, I'm definitely going to buy it. Nice. Yes, if you can identify certain cards your opponents aren't contesting at all, you can go ahead and 4-star them, which is really nice. Nice. Monk is also a really good counter to Sage, so if you're struggling against a Sage, be sure to play that specific card. And yeah, we shred the Echo before it gets any value, and this guy is dead. Yeah, so super nice 6 straight comp if you're struggling to find something to play because you play Empress and you find that full undead is taken every single game. Go ahead and try this comp. It's super easy to play. You run for these specific cards without thinking much and you just get free wins. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. Anything you want to see, just drop it in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video.